Here we go, lunch break goofing off. Tennessee State University. The students are gone. Let's see what's going on. We still have people about, so we have to be careful where exactly we're going. What's the word, my good sir? So we are having a blast here. What's going on here? All right, we had a heavy bit of drift there for a minute. Yeah, buddy. The wind is gusty, but that amount of drift we had a little bit was a little concerning. We're right above the football field there. There we go. You see where we are there. I'm gonna take it down. Oh, God dang it. And this is what happens when you forget I have to do a reset on my phone and erased all the apps. And what I forgot to do, this is all my fault, what I forgot to do was adjust my customizable settings in the controller. But we're gonna goof off a little bit. We're gonna go through the uprights. I don't want to hit the. See where I am though. Okay, good. Bring it over a little bit. Bring it down, camera down a little bit. See, that wind is gusty. It's gusty. It's gusty. Oh, yeah, it is pulling it right. It usually does a little bit better of staying, but I might have been a little heavy on the stick. Let's see there. Let's give the old bird a little break. Okay, so what I'm gonna do? Yeah, I am getting a little gust though. Bring it through. Yeah, see, it almost blew me right into that goalpost. That would have been disastrous, guys. That wind is whipping hard. It usually holds better. So let's do this. Will be a good one for editing later. Okay, I see what I'm doing. Okay, get everything squared away. And the good judge is like what's ahead, right? So let's go. It's good. That wind is pulling it to the side. You see that? Let's see if it rectifies itself. Yeah, I would have hit it right to that goalpost, I think, guys. So let's do this. Will be a good one for editing later. Make it look like I know what I'm doing here. Let's go over here a little bit. Over a little bit, That's a good point. Now let's go directly back, pull straight back on the sticks. That wind is whipping it. I might have to do a recalibration of some sort because it usually stays on course a little bit better. But who knows, right? The wind is blowing. Look at the little flags at the top of the goalpost. Okay. Down in the hole at Tennessee State University. It's good! Okay, let's turn it around. Goof off with this a little bit. And then we're going to take a look at some of the other spots on campus. Make sure I don't waste the rest of my lunch break. Because I do want to get back. You know, I don't want to... We're like, where's Mr. Nick? He is goofing off out there on the football field. Somebody get him, write him up. Ah! Yep. You don't want to do that. Pull it back. Back on the stick. Back on the stick. Okay. Yeah, it's the wind blowing us to that side is what it is. I thought it might have been something with the drone, but it's just the wind causing a little drift. It is holding steady when I'm stationary, but man, when I start putting it in motion, the wind has its way with it. So let's get it over a little bit more. Let's go. Let's see what happens. It's good! Okay, cool. So let's go on up. That one would not have made it. Ah! All right, enough of that. Let's go check it out. Tennessee State University, the hole. So let's check out some of the things we've seen. We've seen the basketball court before. You guys have seen this stuff before. And again, I don't want to freak anybody out. We got a lot of people doing the extra work around the campus today. That's the Gentry Center. You guys have seen that in videos before. You know what? I don't know if this, yeah. If you guys are watching it, you're getting it. And I can't see chats right now, by the way. If anybody's watching, I cannot see the chat. That's why I'm not responding, and I apologize about that. I think the Google Market, Google Play, has about killed all the apps except for YouTube, where you can see the chat from what you're doing. Now I'm using Streamlabs, and if there is a way to see the chat from Streamlab while I'm doing this, somebody let me know. If you guys happen to know that, let me know, because I do want to be able to see what you guys are saying if anybody's watching this. But if it's anything like it's been, I doubt anybody's really watching. I have had low attendance in my streams, and I don't think this might not be any different. So I might be just talking to myself, but nonetheless, I'm having fun. And if you are watching, if you are indeed watching, I hope you are too. All right, I took some pictures of this the other day, but I made a mistake. Oh, look at that. I want to get high. I mean altitude wise, not what it sounded like. All right, let's get a little higher. Oh, it's beautiful. Let's bring that camera up a little. Well, you know what? If I can avoid bringing that camera up, let's bring it up a little bit more. Okay. I'm going to stop my recorder for a minute. I'm going to lift the camera up. I'm trying to avoid getting the sky in the shot. Get up a little bit more in altitude. I'm still good. So we're going to snap. Did I set? You know what? I want raw images though. If I can. Yep, that's what I thought. Yeah, I got both of them. Okay, good. That's the wind velocity warning. The wind, I suspected that, guys, when we were having that drift with the oh, it's beautiful. Freeze that. Yeah, that wind is getting it. I knew we would have some gusts today. It's blowing the storm in. That's what's happening. Yeah, I feel it right now. It is actually picking up. We're blowing in some weather. I don't want to get, the reason I don't want to get too close, people get really paranoid, man, about drones and whatnot. So I don't want to get in trouble. I do work here, man. I don't want to get in trouble. Bring it down a wee bit. A little closer. There's nobody down there, so. Check to see. Oh, before you start in orbit, a good rule of thumb is always to check to see what's to the left or to the right of you when you start that orbit, and even directly behind you, actually, because you might see, like that. If I'm not careful, I could have easily swung into that construction site. So it's always good to check what's around you. Let's see what else is up there. Make sure I'm not getting spied upon by the law enforcement. And honestly, as attentive as people are and as quiet as this drone is, I suspect that nobody really even knows I'm up here area. So. There we go. Flying it on by. Okay, let's see what's going around here. Go up a little bit. We're getting a little interference with the controller, so we're going to get it a little closer. We don't want to get in trouble, guys. That's the name of the game is not getting in trouble. So what I'm doing, I'm flying around the construction site, not through it. Again, nothing we haven't seen before. Sorry for the little glitchiness. I think it's because I'm a good ways away and we're on the campus, so it's probably picking up Wi-Fi signals and the like. Oh man, it's a beautiful day though. Summertime. 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 What time it is? Oh, got 14 minutes. Got 16 minutes actually. 16 minutes before I have to get back. So give myself about 5 minutes to break this thing down. Blah, blah, blah. That gives me a good 9 more minutes of flying around with you fine folks. There's the Olympic Village, not Olympic Village, Olympic Circle statue down there. Let's see. Let's bring it on back because we want to have, I see it, but I want to have that ching. Sorry about this weird blurriness. The good news is we're almost home. I see you, little baby. Come on, bring it on in, bring it on in. There we go. Well, that was a good time. Good times on the lunch break, guys. Good times on the lunch break. Here comes the little bird that could. They're coming on in. There we go. And we are. Poor connection, though.